hold on, hold on. I almost started the video without my glasses on, and I was wondering like why I can't see. Okay, that's the craziest thing ever. I was wondering why is everything blurry. So, okay, that's better. So, what's up, guys? Hey, before you even do anything else, give me the thumbs up button, give me a subscription, and don't forget to drop me a nice comment. Okay. If you don't have anything nice to say, drop me an emoji. All right, that's all I'm asking for. Because negative comments get they get deleted and you get blocked out of my channel. I don't care even if I have only one person watching it. That's what it is. But anyways, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Before we proceed, please understand that this, my friends, is not financial advice. You are more than free to do whatever you like with your money. And so am I. And that being said, let's take a sip of coffee from my Kaspa Maxi mug. Yeah, everything, guys, definitely everything tastes better with Kaspa. Today we're about to do the same thing we do every day. First, Trumpitious Magicious he's getting that ramp ready. we're gonna look at the 24 hours market performance for the I'm telling you, man, Trumpitious is getting them ready. You about to start seeing you're about to see it, okay? Right after that, we'll check out prices in details. And once we're done with that, we will check on the positions. Are we still scalping the market? Are we getting ready for our legendary long positions? Like I said, if you want to copy what I do, I'll let you know. I usually open my long positions way before everybody else. But hey, we're about to check the market. Maybe we're still scalping or maybe we are opening those positions, okay? Anyways, once you've done that, you already know the drill. Are we buying Lambos yet? But before that, guys, today everybody woke up and everybody was talking about tariffs here, tariffs there. That was the thing. Like, yeah, and I keep looking at it and I keep saying, just like I've been saying for the past couple of weeks or days or whatever, guys, it's not time yet. It's not time. You still have these people come out here. Yay, it's time. Nope, no, it's not. Yay, time. Oh, nope, not. The same thing this morning. Okay, because when you look at the numbers don't lie. Our good friend Powell Shoes can come out here and tell you whatever he wants to tell you. All you have to do is look at macroeconomics, because numbers don't add up with whatever they are blabbing about. They don't. Okay, because like you hear, first of all, when the CPI numbers came out, I remember telling you guys, it ain't what it is, right? And then they came out today. They came out with core core inflation numbers. What did you see? See, I told you it is mathematically impossible for them to print money. It's impossible, because when you look at the true inflation, you look at the numbers that they're telling you, you be like, oh crap, what the hell? How are you going to tell me that the economy is doing good and we are losing jobs left and right? How? Same thing again today, this morning, when Trumpitious, they were talking, the judge. First, I was looking at the market, okay? And a friend of mine was like, hey, you going to long this news? I said, no, I'm not going to long it, because it is a 50-50 chance. And when when I am not sure of what's going to happen, I stay out of it. And he's like, well, what are you doing then? I say, shit, I'm scalping the market, and I opened some shorts on Kaspa last night, and I'm going to keep them open. And he goes, you should put them on the long. I said, no, bro, I'm not going to do that, because looking at what's happening, you can see. This morning I was like, even if the judge comes back and says that the tariff were wrong, it's not going to word it the way the entire market is expecting, right? And even if he says so, Trumpicious Magician is going to come out here and defend his action, or even become more brutal than it was before, right? And that is exactly what happened. They announced that the tariffs, not all of them, some of them were wrong. Market started rallying. We saw Kaspa go to what, 3.3 cents, I think so. And seconds after that, Trumpicious Magicius came out. What did he say? Fuck you, and fuck you. Who's the next one? Fuck you too. He said, to hell with whatever the judge said. We're adding 10% more tariffs on this. And then he started reading all the quoted laws of the United States. Now, no judge can come out here and tell him that the tariffs are wrong. He started reading the law. Section this, corner this, Uncle Tommy that, all of them. He started reading them. And what happened to the market? And way down we go, oh, oh. And way down we go, oh, oh. And that's what I was telling my friend. I said, it is a bait. It's a bait when they're telling you that, hey, look, okay, don't look at inflation, look at GDP. GDP is up. Those numbers are wrong. I know, listen, what's going on with the Fed right now is that they know, it's like a lot of us are parents, right? I'm a father myself. There are days there's something, let's just say it's a big tornado outside, storm. I am afraid, I'm afraid, I'm really shaking with fear. But I have to look at my son and tell my children, my daughter and my son, be like, hey, everything is okay. Because even though myself, I'm shitting in my pants with fear, the whole walls are shaking and everything, I have to put them behind me. Be like, yeah, everything is okay. It's going to be fine. It's the same thing, because guess what? If I show fear, what do you think will happen to my children? What do you think? It's the same thing with the Fed. The federal government, they know that economy is fucked. Big time fucked. International people trying to throw the dollar to the toilet. You do have the Japanese telling the United States like, hey, I know we've been taking the rap for you guys, but we can't do this because our own economy is fucked up. We need to fix it. The dollar facing pressure left and right. And then you have here, there is people trying to throw stones, like this morning when I kept telling you guys, hey, it doesn't make any sense that Trumpicious Magicians will ship the entire US armada towards the Iran people, surround them, and just to go over there and say, hello, how you doing? Okay, bye-bye. No. If they did that, that means somebody's about to throw big stones over there. This morning, it started. If you're following the news, you will know what I'm talking about. Okay, so there is so much negative things happening in the macroeconomy right now. The little tariffs news are not going to be able to reverse this, right? So everybody and their grandmama kept attacking me. Every time I bring out the issue with Bitcoin, people keep attacking me about it. And like I said, I'm a professional. I don't want to sit over here and show you messages I'm getting on my inbox. But I'll tell you this. My last video, when I talk about Michael Saylor, people said, oh, I didn't know what I was talking about. I didn't know this and that. But go watch the last interview. He had an interview not long ago, and they were asking him, okay, your company, the same thing that I was saying, that if Michael Saylor was buying actual Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin will be jumping. What is the other one? The guy with buying Ethereum. Tom Lee. If Tom Lee was buying the actual Ethereum, the price of Ethereum will be running. Okay? But Michael Saylor got caught red-handed, because when you watch that interview, even the person that was asking the question was scratching his head like, did I hear what he just said? Because they asked him, right now Bitcoin is dumping, okay? Let me just rephrase it. Bitcoin is dumping. What will happen to your company? Because you bought, according to you, you bought all this Bitcoin at a higher price, but you have to pay these people, you know, your stockholders their dividends and stuff. What happens if you cannot pay? You know what his answer was? We just roll over, which is like we just find a way to create money. Okay, that's, yeah, man, I hate that train. So he said, because they asked him, what happened if your stock market, your MSTR, if the price keeps falling because Bitcoin prices keep going down? What are you going to do? He got caught red-handed. He can't say, you know what, then we will sell the Bitcoin to try to make up whatever that we are losing, because the Bitcoin is not there. It's not. Trust me, maybe they are siphoning money on the side somewhere else. Because that's the thing. You get put you get put that it's like, okay, you want some candy, right? And you know that you are told, close your eyes, we're gonna put a candy in your mouth. You close your eyes, you open your, okay, stick out your tongue. They put it on top of your mouth and wiggle it. Oh yeah, that's nice. Wiggle it again. That's nice. Now, okay, open your mouth. Let's just pour all the candy in your mouth. You open it up. They grab a glass of salt water and in your mouth. That exactly is what Michael Saylor is doing. And I keep telling you guys, like, normally in every cycle, there is this bubble that's always got to burst. And these companies that are claiming to be, you know what, they advocate, the Bitcoin savers, the Ethereum savers, and all that stuff. Oh, we're going to have you, we be buying so much Ethereum, we'll be doing so much this and stuff, so much Bitcoin. These are the people that are going to bring the downfall of Bitcoin. Because now, the hype that is behind all this stuff is because everybody and their grandmama thinks that Michael Saylor is buying Bitcoin. That's what they think. Okay? Nobody has opened their eyes yet to really tell you that, hey, he's not doing that. He's not. He's buying the paper version of Bitcoin, which is no different from me going to Kalshi and bet that Bitcoin is going to go up. That's what they're not telling you. And now when Bitcoin buying pressure dilutes, because right now the buying pressure is still there, but it's not much as it was before. Before, when it was just you and me, retail, you know, also depending on the Bitcoin halving, you know, when the halving happens, price is going to run, and we try to catch that, this and that. That buying pressure has been going down. We don't even have to go far. Go into Google and look at the phrase Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. Look at how the thing is just going down. And the phrase that is really, really going up is Bitcoin going to zero. That phrase, go look at how many times people are researching it. And yet, you got people here telling you, go on a buy into Bitcoin. And I keep telling you guys, you have to time it. Right now, the only thing holding Bitcoin and Ethereum up is because there is no true competition out yet. There's no truth. Right now, everybody, yeah, first of all, peer-to-peer money, yeah, and then that one failed. Now, you know what, let's put the BRC20, and that what, no, it fails. Now they're coming with the store of value here. When the store of value, and you look at that right now. People throwing stones in Ukraine and Russia. Our good friend Putinicius and Zelenskisius, they're throwing stones at each other. People, oh shit, I don't want to lose the value of my stuff. Guess what? Gold. Poof, up and gone, right? People throwing stones between our good friend Xi species from China and the Taiwanese people. They're throwing stones. Guess what happened? Gold, not Bitcoin. Now you have our good friend, the magician, Trumpicius Magicius, with Iranicius, throwing stones at each other. Guess what? Gold, no Bitcoin. I keep saying it. And now what you're hearing people like, oh, someday we are going to see after this happened, that happened, and then gold will start coming down, and then money will start trickling down. It has come back again. Last year, I told you time after time, right? Money is not going to trickle down. It's not going to happen. The biggest sign of it all, look, They are trying to stop inflation. They're trying to stop money from the value from going down, right? The crash is coming. When this crash happens, people are holding cash because it's not the same thing, okay, buying Google stocks right now than wait for that thing to happen, because we can we can push inflation or recession back so far until time is going to come. We can't push it anymore, and it's going to happen, and we're not far from it. We're not. That's why I keep telling you, inflation should have happened in 2020 or 2021, but they kick that can much further. Right now you can't kick it anymore. It's going to happen. They have started injecting money into the banking, injecting money into the housing. You have tried to buy those treasuries from Japan, from China, because they are trying to prevent that recession. But you can't push it further anymore. So people, you know what they say, when inflation happens, when recession happens, cash is king. And that's exactly what's happening. Remember, I always say it here. Kaspa, Quant, Jasmine, and cash. That cash is about to make sense, because we have it right now, stock market, whatever, gold, things are going up. But I don't think it's going to go much more higher. And when it crashes, the stock market goes down. S&P 500 takes a breather. This and that takes a breather. Everybody got some sense. They know you want to invest into those things when they're low, because when they fall, they usually bounce up and you can make much more money than anything. How much is the S&P 500 right now? And how much can a Bitcoin go? You think you'd rather buy one piece of it? Let's say you have $50,000. Would you rather buy you one Bitcoin if, let's say, Bitcoin falls to $50,000? Or would you rather put that 50K into S&P 500? Ask yourself that question. And that is not even the only thing. We have King Kaspa. Kaspa is coming up very, very strong. And I keep telling you guys, listen, even if Kaspa goes back down to 1 cent, I am selling one kidney. You think every now I'm buying every 2 weeks. If I see Kaspa at 1 cent, I am loading. Hey, who has an 18-wheeler? We are backing it back there and load as much Kaspa as possible. Because right now, like I said earlier, Bitcoin has no competition. Ethereum has no competition. But when Kaspa goes live with this VPROX, okay, you haven't seen yet. You have not seen yet. When Kaspa goes live with this VPROX, guys, you will know the difference between khaki and leather sooner than you even think. Like I said, adoption is not going to take years. People are not stupid. People now know we can make money with crypto, right? Watch. You will see. I keep telling you, everybody else, well, but XRP this, and it seems like yesterday, like this guy was talking to me, sending me messages, talking about, you talking bad about XRP. I said, no, I'm not talking bad about XRP. I hold XRP. A lot of you have seen my portfolio. You've seen it. I didn't sell it last season because, again, I was waiting for an altcoin season to happen. And if it had happened, I would have sold my XRP, all of it. But since it didn't happen, I didn't touch none of my spot accounts. All I did was close my Bitcoin account, my Bitcoin long positions back in August, I think it was. But XRP I still hold. But you have to understand something. This is my millionaire journey. We are not in the business of losing money. We are in the business of making money. I'm trying to go from zero to a multi-millionaire status. And when I see something, I bring it here to my community to let you know, like, yeah, you have to watch. I'm not your financial advisor, right? Wink, wink. But hey, you are free to follow. You look at XRP today. It has competition left and right. Look at their team. Okay, look at how much they're holding. Look at what they've been telling you. Their XRP ledger is not going down. So there is something wrong there. And this, my friends, is way before Kaspa even gets the world core up and running. Because once world core starts running 100%, XRP will be obsolete. I am telling you this right now, right here, right now. Somebody who holds 30,000 XRP, and I'm telling you, Okay, because for me, even if it goes to zero, I don't care. It's money I'm willing to lose. But I'm telling you, once World Core goes 100% live, XRP is dead. Mark my words, it's dead. The same thing goes with Bitcoin, and the same thing goes with Ethereum and the Crashilandia and the Hackylandia and the dying one, whatever you want to call them. Okay? Right now they're doing great because they don't have competition. Kaspa is the real definition of what crypto should have been from the get-go. And once Kaspa gets everything 100% up and running, adoption is not going to take long. And people will start to understand, like, okay, this is what we wanted Bitcoin to be like. This is what we wanted Ethereum to do. Oh, this is what we wanted the Crashilandia, Solana to do. This is what we were expecting this from Dogecoin. Before you know it, all that money you're expecting to trickle down to whatever cave you're hiding yourself into is going to start going into Kaspa. I told you, this is the last time we are going to have a Bitcoin control cycle. As from the next one, the probabilities of having a Kaspa control cycles are very, very high. So yeah, it's up to you. You want to look at 3 cents, 1 cent and cry about it instead of knowing that, hey, Trumpicius Magicius is setting a trap for everybody because he trust me, he's going to wake up tomorrow. Alakazam, Iranians, ping, boom, and that's it. The entire thing start diving, nose diving. That's why, hey, if you want to look at GDP numbers and believe in them, that's you. When when I'm looking at it and I'm looking at macroeconomy, I'm looking at jobs, looking at the inflation, none of that adds up for us having a good number on the GDP. None of that adds up. It doesn't matter how you try to put it. Well, you know, people sometimes never learn. People don't learn. Like today, you see what happened. When the tariff news came out, everybody on the ground was like, yay, market started pumping because people thought this was it, right? And what happened a couple of minutes later? Damn, that's the same thing. People don't check it. Everybody and their grandmama is going to be, oh yeah, it's time to go, it's time to do this, blah, blah, blah. But when you look at macroeconomy, it does not add up. The only thing, like I said, I told you, the only coin going to be running in 2026 is going to be Kaspa because there's going to be a choppy market. I told you bull run was going to be short and the bear market was going to be longer. But Kaspa, due to everything that is coming out of that pipeline, it has a lot of momentum. And once people, trust me, even if we go down to 1 cent, for example, and stable coins go live, VPROs go live, everything starts to happen, and Kaspa starts moving from 1 cent to 5 cents, everybody's eyes is going to start looking for green candles, and you're going to see Kaspa run. So, you see it at the price that it is right now, do not panic. What do we always say here? When there's blood in the streets, it's time to make that money, right? It's up to you. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. Wink, wink. I am only showing you what I'm doing in my journey from zero to a multi-millionaire status. It's up to you. You can do whatever you like with your money, right? Anyways, let's go right quick. Let's go look at the market. Let's see how the market has been performing for the past 24 hours. And let's find our good friend, Crypto Bubbles, right there. Let's see. See, that's when everybody and their grandmama still looking at and be telling you, yeah, see, yesterday we were still dropping, everybody and their grandmama still, yeah, we are going up, we are doing this, we are going that. Trust me, we are heading into the weekend, right? Yeah. I can see it coming already, okay? But anyways, let's see. First we start with King Kaspa, KAS. For the past hour, 0.4% up, 2.7% up on the day, 3.2% down on the week, 24.9% down on the month, 70.7% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $832.08 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $15.85 million. We go to Quant, QNT, the banker's coin, and the coin a lot of people love to hate. we do have 0.2% down the last hour, 0.3% down on the day, 5% down on the week, 18.3% down on the month, 32.6% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $971.19 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $11.03 million. Now we look at Cubic, high risk, high reward, right? Let's see what's going on in that camp. 1.1% up the last hour, 2.4% up on the day, 1.6% down the week, 25.3% down on the month, 68.3% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $66.37 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $1.35 million. Now we look at Jasmine, the Japanese Bitcoin. Okay, let's see Japanese Bitcoin, 0.2% up in the last hour, 2.5% up on the day, 4.5% down on the week, 21.7% down on the month, and 73.5% down on the year, sitting at the market cap of $284.53 million and a 24 hours volume traded at $13.89 million. Now let's go look at Jonathan's pet turtle, which he calls Bitcoin, and the one I call the orange guy. We have here 0.2% up in the last hour, 1.1% up on the day, 1.5% down on the week, 24.7% down on the month, and 31.2% down on the year, sitting at a market cap of $1.35 trillion and a 24 hours volume traded at $52.70 billion. Okay, so it is still sitting there. You guys, some people not paying attention. Look at yesterday. What was the market caps of all these coins? Look at it today. Did you see any difference at all? Basically, no difference, right? So, it's not time yet. It is coming, but it's not there yet. I think we still have some more pain to go through because, hey, the stones are getting ready to get thrown. They started yesterday, right? Watch and see. Anyways, now let's go look at prices in details a little bit. Trading view right here. We're going to start with this guy. We do have Dixie going down, Bitcoin going up. That's what we want to see. Okay, it's a little bit of relief rally, but I wouldn't go in yet. But anyway, it's up to you, right? Now, let's see. First with King Kaspa. What do you see? This one I'm telling you, even yesterday, remember I told you, price always get attracted to moving average. We get that. But when you start looking at this is good for scalping the market, by the way, okay? When you start looking at this, you notice the first thing. Oh, come on. Let's get rid of this. You notice the first thing, okay? MACD. See? MACD is going to turn bearish, and yet price was shooting up. This is not the right thing. This is a fake out when you look at that. Normally, when price is shooting up, MACD should be on the starting position. Let's just say this is just the beginning green candle for you to see that. But anyway, it's up to you, right? Again, I told you yesterday, pay attention to the moving average. Downward pressure, right? Ribbon wants to go up, but there's too many things against it. First, you look at MACD, okay? You look at moving average 2, look at RSI 3. It is not, I don't think it's right. So yeah, it's up to you, right? You make up what you want. For me, I don't think it's time for that legendary long position yet. If you look at it on the 4-hourly, you will see the same thing, right? The same thing is happening right here. So it doesn't matter. First of all, we have this inverse head and shoulder, which is supposed to come back down to the support. We haven't touched it yet. We haven't. So I'm expecting this to come back down, to go and touch that. Okay, you look at the MACD again. What do you see? The same thing. So I don't see a rally yet, not yet. Just say a little bit more. Okay, if you look at it on the daily, you also see basically the same thing, right? You look at the ribbon, you look at what's happening here. You can even see it, that it looks like a bear flag. You see the pole. It went sideways, it's gonna drop. Okay, now you can calculate to see how low can this thing go. Because even though, like we say, it all depends on Bitcoin, but let's attempt something here. The all-time high here, and we go towards. I'm gonna count the week right here. Now let's grab this. Let's see, hypothetically break down from there. Now let me see how low can this go. Wow, 2 cents. Yeah, 2.25. You guys, do you remember I told you 2.5 cents, 2.25. It might even go all the way down to 1.7 or 1.8 cents. So yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. But this does not mean that I'm not bullish. I'm bullish on Kaspa, but anything under 10 cents is nothing but noise. Above that is 15 cents, then we'll have 18 cents. Once we go above that, we'll be looking at 20 cents, which was an all-time high, and then price discovery. It's up to you, right? You are free to do whatever you like with your money, right? For me, hey, you are not a drill already. Now let's look at quant QNT. Let's see the banker's coin, what we got going on there. See, yesterday I told you guys the same thing. Quant is trying to bottom out, testing the previous resistance now using as support. But again, Bitcoin looks weak. This will affect, this price action will be heavily affected by what Bitcoin is doing. Okay, so you have to understand that. If you don't, then I don't know what to tell you, my friend. I really don't know. So if you look at it again, MACD is not looking great. Look at RSI, it's not looking great. Ribbon going down full speed. Okay, so you have to look at those things. Now you look at it on the 4-hourly, the same thing. See, the same thing. So I don't know, I'm still waiting. You look at it on the daily. Let's see on the daily if there is any changes. Nope, there is no changes at all. What we're doing is the top of that triangle, that's what we are retesting on the daily. MACD is still flipped, it's still bearish. Ribbon still red, facing downward. So I don't see why people are turning bullish all of a sudden. It doesn't make any sense at all. If you look at it on the weekly, the same thing. Ribbon is going down, speeding downwards. Moving average facing downwards. I mean, that is still not there. Do not fall for it. Don't fall for it. It's going to happen, okay? Because you're going to wake up tomorrow and Trump issues, Margex is at it again. You don't know whether other countries are going to say, you know what, since he added another 10% on the tariffs, now it's time for us to also go ahead and add 10% more on the US goods. And before you know it, another trade war will be busting out. So you got to understand, watch macroeconomy. But anyways, that's your problem, not mine. Okay, you do you, I do me, and God bless America. That's how it is, right? Anyways, now let's go right quick. Let's do check what we are doing. I can already tell you I'm scalping the market. That's what I'm doing. But anyways, I've always said it. I do not condone leverage trading. Okay, but if you still want to leverage trade, guys, you have to be careful. You need to practice. It takes patience. Okay, if you can't practice, you are going to end up being the king of reg cities. It's that simple. You are going to lose your money. But if you still want to do it, down below I do have the links. Bydfi, Phemex, Wix, and Margex. Follow those links, sign up, meet their deposit requirements, and they are going to give you free money. Once you get the free money, my friend, take $20 out and practice. Open trade, close trade, stop loss, trailing stop loss, everything that goes with it. If you can turn $20 into 40, 40 into 60, 60 into 100, and so on and so forth, then you are ready. If you still cannot do it, my friend, keep on practicing or stay away from it. Just keep on buying on spot, okay? Because again, don't say I didn't warn you. It's the easiest way you can use to lose your money. But anyways, now let's go. So like I said, I'm not doing much. I am scalping the market using Kaspa because Kaspa is much more predictable. Okay, on this account right here, as you guys can see, we've been I've been taking money out of it. I just take some money out, put it on my stash, getting ready for my cash account. Like I told you guys, you need to build up that cash account. Right now we have it at $640 in profit, the overall. And if you look at the Kaspa, we are scalping it. This position is up $249, which again, yeah, once I get if you look at this here, We haven't got a sell signal yet. Once I get a sell signal, I'm going to close it, and then I will open another a little one, and then maybe, buy signal. We alternate scalping the market with it, right? So yeah, but it is looking great. It's at $240 something the way it is going. We trading at 50x. That's me always. I always do. Now the second one is going to be on weeks. I'm doing the same thing. I'm trading using Kaspa to scalp the market. Right now it is sitting at $857. I did the same. Take some profits, send it to my cash stash, like I'm getting ready for it. And if you look at here, the position that we open, I am still up $355. Same thing. If I get a buy signal, I will close it, open it long, and then monitor it too. So yeah, it is not much to be talked about here, because that's what's going on. Now, if you look at my son's Acorn accounts, being the weekend, probably there will be no more action until Monday. But hey, you look at that, the boy is up $929. He's doing pretty good. Look at his portfolio. You will see that here he is up 5.58%. We look at the stocks, VOO, which is S&P 500, $448. Medium companies, IJH, $54. Small companies, $26. And the international companies, $218. Not that bad. Okay. On the bonds and the ETFs, you can also see ISTB, which are the short-term bonds, $53. US aggregate bonds, $126. Yeah, the boy is really doing great. For me, like I said, he's doing his thing. How many kids you know out there, instead of putting their allowance money into investing, they put it into candy and video games and stuff? I'm teaching my children to learn how to invest from the younger age. By the time they're grown like me, they're gonna have better bank accounts than what I have right now. And that's the entire plan on there. Okay, to be better than their father. So I'm trying my best. I'm praying to God, and hopefully everything comes out good. But anyways, like I'm saying, don't let these things derail you. A lot of people are going to be jumping bridges very soon, and don't say I did not warn you. Okay, there is no need. I mean, there is nothing that points out that the market should be recovering right now. Nothing. Everything looks bearish. Just watch the macroeconomy and you will find out even better. Okay, anyways guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Okay, don't forget to drop me a nice like. It takes you a second. Just click that button, cling, like, right? Also drop me a nice comment. Negative one gets deleted and accounts get blocked. It's that simple. I want encouragement. I want to feel positive. That's what I want. I don't know about you, but I think that goes a long way in helping both mentally and psychologically. Okay, it helps. Okay, anyways, and also don't forget to share so that other millionaire-minded attitude like you and yours truly, we all can see these videos and the family can grow. Until I see you in my next one, don't go jump in that bridge. Yeah. Bye bye.